True friendship is a plant of slow growth and must undergo and withstand the shocks of adversity before it is entitled to the appellation. It is far better to be alone than to be in bad company. Truth will ultimately prevail where there is pains to bring it to light. To be prepared for war is one of the most effective means of preserving peace. Discipline is the soul of an army. It makes small numbers formidable, procures success to the weak, and esteem to all. Guard against the impostures of pretended patriotism. The foolish and wicked practice of profane, cursing and swearing is a vice so mean and low that every person of sense and character detests and despises it. Be courteous to all, but intimate with few, and let those few be well tried before you give them your confidence. Worry is the interest paid by those who borrow trouble. It is better to offer no excuse than a bad one. The Constitution is the guide which I never will abandon. Liberty, when it begins to take root, is a plant of rapid growth. Laws made by common consent must not be trampled on by individuals. The basis of our political system is the right of the people to make and to alter their constitutions of government. Happiness and moral duty are inseparably connected. Associate with men of good quality if you esteem your own reputation, for it is better to be alone than in bad company. It will be found an unjust and unwise jealousy to deprive a man of his natural liberty upon the supposition he may abuse it. When we assumed the soldier, we did not lay aside the citizen. Mankind, when left to themselves, are unfit for their own government. We should not look back, unless it is to derive useful lessons from past errors, and for the purpose of profiting by dearly bought experience. If we desire to avoid insult, we must be able to repel it. If we desire to secure peace, one of the most powerful instruments of our rising prosperity, it must be known that we are at all times ready for war. Arbitrary power is most easily established on the ruins of liberty, abused to licentiousness. Let your heart feel for the afflictions and distress of everyone, and let your hand give in proportion to your purse. Nothing can be more hurtful to the service than the neglect of discipline, for that discipline, more than numbers, gives one army the superiority over another. Experience teaches us that it is much easier to prevent an enemy from posting themselves than it is to dislodge them after they have got possession. 99% of failures come from people who make excuses. Perseverance and spirit have done wonders in all ages. A sensible woman can never be happy with a fool. We must consult our means rather than our wishes. Be not glad at the misfortune of another, though he may be your enemy. Few men have virtue to withstand the highest bidder. Happiness depends more upon the internal frame of a person's own mind than on the externals in the world. The harder the conflict, the greater the triumph. Real men despise battle but will never run from it.